I'm Josh Danielson. I'm currently the Chief Information Security Officer at Copart. So Copart is a $40 billion digital auto auction company, so we sell cars online. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but we're an S&P 500 company with around 10,000 employees globally. We sell about 3 million cars a year and do about $2 billion in annual revenue, with around 240 or so locations across, I think it's around 12 countries or so. Cybersecurity is one of our top focuses for our executive team, and that's where I play in my role to help out as best as I can. Originally, one of our initial goals with logging and monitoring was we want to be able to ensure we can actually pick a single solution to fit all of our needs across all technology teams. So it's definitely not an easy task to be able to fill. So not just security, but also our infrastructure teams around routing, servers, databases, also our DevOps teams, and also our product engineering teams. We have around 800 people that report into our CTO. So trying to make all those people happy across different groups definitely is not an easy task. But with Dataset, that's the task that we were able to accomplish. So one of the other challenges we had that we were looking for Dataset to be able to solve is that we had a traditional set of data centers and we're looking to move to Kubernetes, right? So those logs, even if the same data, is actually much more voluminous. So this is another challenge that Dataset was able to solve for us, to be able to eat up and actually take in all those logs and still have even a faster response time for actually all of our queries that we had previously to even have a high performance. So not just scalability, but also continued performance for operations were two of the biggest benefits we saw moving to Dataset. So we've been having recently deployed. I think we finished our deployment roughly around 2 months ago. Team has been very happy, no complaints all around. So yeah, total cost of ownership definitely dropped across the board. At the previous to Dataset, we actually had 2 logging monitoring solutions we had in place before. So we were able to reduce cost and also increase performance for our operational teams as well too, ensuring that we're able to respond back to incidents much more quickly by having all of our data aggregated in one single place and also having the performance within Dataset to be able to ensure those queries that we had that ran faster, quicker than ever. So one of the biggest benefits we had with Dataset was to be able to aggregate all of our logs across the board, whether it be servers, routers, other pieces of infrastructure. But the biggest piece, to be honest, is around our applications. That's the lifeblood of Copart. We're an auctions company, and we need to be able to ensure that auctions keep up and running. So when it comes to taking in some of these more voluminous logs, whether it be from Kubernetes or any of these Jenkins, Mavens, and whatnot too, within our CDC pipeline, we need to be able to make real-time actions on this type of data. So this is one of the biggest values that we saw on performance side in comparison to other alternatives within Dataset that really blew the team away. So that was one of the biggest value adds that probably won off our DevOps teams more than any other feature. And the goal for us on the security side was to make sure that we can close out to a resolution time for the majority of our priority incidents, and it definitely helped us out to be able to solve those problems there too. That was just on the security side of things. When it came to helping our DevOps functions, very similar functions where before there was a fragmented approach of having our systems and network logs in different areas and our application logs because the lack of latency across each one of those. And Dataset helped solve that problem as well too. So similar benefits all across the board for all of our technology teams.